So a provisional translation of this verb, it's an aorist indicative, so it will be simple past time, first singular. Start with your first singular. I have chosen, or I did choose. I have chosen, or I did choose. Now let's analyze the other verb that we have in this clause, etheka. And again, I'm going to tell you what the lexical entry is. The lexical entry of this verb is tithemi. Tithemi is another one of those verbs that ends in me, a name I call myself, that first person singular ending. Now, you know, when we were looking at didomi earlier in one of our sessions, we discovered that to get the basic stem of some me verbs, what we can do is to take the personal ending and to remove that, leaving us with the present tense stem. And we have learned that in some me verbs in Greek, the present tense stem is also reduplicated with an iota vowel, very much like the perfect tense is reduplicated, though the perfect tense would use an epsilon vowel. So this is simply a construction that shows us reduplication. And I'm going to remove that construction, and what I'm left with is the basic stem of this verb. Let's do the same thing with the verb tithemi. All right, to get to the basic stem of this verb, we would take our personal ending, me, a name I call myself. Let's remove that. Oh, and what do we have happening here? I wonder why the verb is not spelled thithemi. Well, the reason is that the Greeks just don't like that kind of sound. It's not a very pretty sound to say thithemi. I don't think that we'd like it in English either, would we? Seriously, what happens is that when you have an aspirant, what is an aspirant? An aspirant would be a theta, or a phi, or a chi. Aspirants are those three letters in the alphabet that have an H attached to them. Theta is TH, phi is PH, and chi is CH. And whenever we have an aspirant that is to be reduplicated, what happens is that the reduplicated portion loses the H. You get the H out of here. And so if we take away that portion, that's the present tense stem reduplication, which we will remove. And what we're left with then is the basic stem of this verb, the. Don't confuse this with the aorist passive indicator now. This is a verb stem, the, that comes across in English, T-H-E, and we could add a noun ending to it, such as cis in English, thesis. This verb, the, means to put or place, and so what's a thesis? Something which is put forward.